What's up guys, it's Pre-Cooks Nickel and welcome to another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. I hope you like a little extra bit of quality on the gameplay. I sharpened up everything just a little bit. I don't know whether you can tell the difference, but hopefully you'll be able to, and like the writing, and like domination writing and the bullet clip size and all that stuff shouldn't be as muffled. And last gameplay, I think the game sound was alright, so I'm going to set it to the same volume. If it was too loud, well, I listened over the commentary, I don't think it was too loud when it was on YouTube, so I think this should be alright anyway. But this is a domination on mission. Once again, it isn't the best score like the previous video I put up with the L118A, but this gameplay is pretty entertaining. It's like I get quite a nice couple of sprays and like headshot streaks with the FMG9 and and just like different stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little mix up of, one second, let me just get my brainstorm. Right, I'm going to do a little mix up of like a mix and match kind of thing. Like sometimes I'll do high scoring games, getting Moabs, kill streaks, stuff like that. I then like use different guns and stuff doing so, and then I'll do other games which aren't very high scoring, but there's like headshot streaks and triple state sprays, sorry, and they're like entertaining games. So I want to like do like a little mix up of both, just to like vary the content, so you're not always seeing a Moab bar, so you're not always seeing average gameplay. You want to see a little bit of a mix of both, and sometimes even different videos, like helpful videos like what I was talking about in my previous commentary where I mentioned a YouTuber by the name of T-Mart, and I want to try and do stuff like him as well, where like edit the videos, make them look good and give information. So we'll get the specialist bonus here, which is alright, and this gun is beast, and that's actually my topic for today, the FMG9. I'd go almost as far to say that it might be the best secondary weapon in the game. I do use it quite a lot in this gameplay, and it is very good. It has a huge rate of fire, it's so fast, it's got such a fast fire rate, and you can kill close range, people are dead straight away. If you walk around the corner and the guy's got an FMG9, or even two FMG9s, you know you're dead, because there's not many weapons that are as good or on par as the FMG9. So it's great in close quarters combat. You come around a corner, you're gonna take someone out. It's just a great all-round weapon for close quarters, and you've got no problem there. And yeah, and well, my two favourite attachments, are the two best attachments in my opinion for the FMG9, are the suppressor, which I think I'm using in this gameplay. Yep, I'd say I would be using the suppressor in this gameplay, and the akimbo. And the reason I like akimbo or dual wield is because like it's twice as fast. You're killing people twice as fast. You've got no chance. Like, you can even spray with one side, and while that side is reloaded, start spray with the other. I'm pretty sure all you guys know that tactic, and that is just really good for taking down enemies in bunches or bundles or whatever. And I really think that the akimbo attachment works well in that kind of situation. And yep, I wouldn't say don't use any of the other attachments, but definitely the suppressor and akimbo are the best two. Suppressor, I just like that to stay stealthy, because as you see in my Moab gameplay, I like to play kind of stealthy when I'm trying to do good, and the FMG9 with the suppressor works fine here because of its high fire rate and the damage drop off with the suppressor. Yeah, its high fire rate makes up for it basically, so you still kill people just as quick. And it's not very good at long range, obviously, because it's like a machine pistol, and then again there was machine pistols on Modern Warfare 2 which were good. And remember the oh god, my mind's completely gone blank, I forgot the name of it, like the PP2000, yep, that's one of them, and the M93 Rafika, that was like a mini M16. You could kill people all ranges with that, and the PP2000 wasn't too bad at distance as well. That reminded me a little bit of the ACR. But yeah, all the guns have the like downsides and plus sides and stuff, but the FMG9 definitely has the downside of not being able to do good at long range, especially when you're aiming in, because the recoil is heavy on this gun and because of the high fire rate. But if I actually find that hip firing at long range sometimes works better than aiming in, believe it or not, just because like if you've got steady aim, it's keeping it in like just between like your crosshairs. But if you're trying to do it yourself, if you're trying to like aim in, and if you're not the most accurate of players, then it's going to be awkward to aim in and have like good accuracy, if you guys know what I mean. And yep, I would go as far to say it is the best secondary weapon in the game. By the way, if you keep hearing my voice go like higher and lower, it's because I'm turning around and looking at my brainstorm, because remember to do one for this video. Because in the last gameplay I didn't really have too much to talk about. I think we got something nice here. Maybe it's here. I think it is here. Let's just wait this out. Yep, look at all those points racking up there. That is a lot of points, double headshots and everything up in this bitch, and get myself a all specialist bonus. And I think in terms of what setup is best, like what perks and stuff are best with the FMG9, I'd definitely recommend steady aim. I'd probably recommend scavenger, because you kind of need scavenger to because when it's a high fire rate weapon and it hasn't got too much ammo to start with, you got to be spraying a lot. You see there's the hip fire, and like not all your bullets are going to hit. You're not going to have the best accuracy. It's not like using a laser rifle like the ACR or like the Type 95, which I have here. It's more of like it's more for spraying, and you're going to need more ammo, so I definitely recommend scavenger. Quick draw possibly, because I don't know if you noticed, but when you like say you respawn and you switch to your FMG9, it does like a little flick action, which looks kind of cool. It's a bit like when you like shoot with no models and then it flips them round on Modern Warfare 2. It's a bit like that. It like your guy flips them round, and you can see it more with dual wield, but you can see it kind of see it when it's just a single gun, and it does slow down the time like in which you could like shoot after you've got that gun out. So what you need to do is like put quick draw pro on, and then you can switch weapons faster, and that should stop that problem, and then obviously can just get back to shooting people instead of having to wait too long to switch out your weapons. So yeah, this has just been a little bit of a talk about the FMG9. I bumped up the quality a little bit, I hope I did anyway. I don't know whether YouTube will bump it back down, because they have a habit of doing that. And what I recently did was I disabled the resampling on Sony Vegas 11, because apparently it like causes your video to be blurred if you have the resample thing on, and I haven't really noticed too much of a difference. Maybe you guys have, because you're pros at watching stuff, and I don't know. But yeah, so this hopefully was a pretty entertaining gameplay. Bumped up the quality, talked about the FMG9, where it's probably, I'd actually say definitely the best secondary in the game. Obviously feel free to have your own opinions, you don't have to agree with that, but I do. And yeah, you see, you just go on a tear with it and die off a predator there. And yeah, well, I don't really know what more there is to say about it. If you haven't tried this gun, give it a go, give it a shot, and pretty sure you'll do good. I've tried it, I've used it mainly in domination, and then like ground war with the team deathmatch and kill confirmed, and like the different ground war game modes. I haven't used it too much in anything else. I haven't really been in anything else on this game. So yeah, also, by the way, speaking of other game modes, I've been trying out Infected a little bit, and I think I've got some really good tips for that. It's pretty easy to get Moabs, I would say, in that game mode. I haven't got one yet, but I'm pretty sure that if I put my mind to it, I could do so, and it's really good for getting a nice win streak going, or just getting your win-loss ratio up in general, because in Infected, sorry, I managed to get my win-loss up from 1.0 to 1.15 in the space of like an hour or something. So it really is good for getting your win-loss ratio up. But anyway guys, the gameplay is over now. I can't see the score there. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.